Welcome to the shop, friends, and welcome to the Wednesday show. Today we're going to talk about beginner woodworking tools. One of the basic barriers for entering the hobby or the art of woodworking is actually the cost of tools. What is the minimum amount of tools and what tools do you really need in order to start to see if this craft is something that you're really interested or not? Stick today with us and we're going to discuss that. And we're going to surprise you in some aspects as well. Thank you. So what tools do you need? Surprisingly, you do not need big tools. And I actually advise against buying a table saw. Number one, it is a dangerous tool. And number two, it takes a lot of time to learn how to use it. And really, it is not as necessary as people think it is. So here behind me I have a collection of handheld tools, all cordless, and having at least one of them, if you only can afford one, make sure you buy a compact, not a compact, but an impact driver, because it will provide all the use of a normal driver, plus will allow you to get rid of very stuck screws or drive screws into thick and hard wood. So this is an invaluable tool. Here I have my saws. By far my favorite saw is this, commonly known as a Japanese saw. It's not a very expensive saw, but definitely gives you amazing cuts and amazing results. I most certainly advise that you have one of these saws in your toolbox. What else you need? Certainly you need a square, and I prefer this square, but I have both styles. These are very inexpensive. This is a little more expensive, but it has a built-in level, as you can see here, and I like it because it also has a ruler. It's like a multi-tool. So this is an invaluable tool. For your cutting, a jigsaw and a circular saw are an absolute must, so I strongly recommend them. And for finishing, of course, an orbital sander. Other than that, you want some form of a level. The size of the level is not important, but you do need a level to make sure that what you build is correct. And frankly, with those few tools, you can start building. There are some other items that I recommend, but they are not necessary. For example, cling wrap and some chisels are very useful around the shop. And if you buy chisels, make sure you buy a good quality set and always protect them. This is an old chisel that I use for various reasons other than actually carving wood. But as you can see, it has a nice flat top that allows you to use a hammer and remove wood. Lastly, a good collection of clamps. You cannot have enough clamps in your shop, and my personal favorite is Irwin, and exactly this specific Irwin, which is called a quick grip or quick release, where you simply release this way. If you have those tools, you can virtually build most every project. And if I was to add another tool, it will probably be some form of circular saw. This is a cordless circular saw, so it will not go through a 2x4 or very big stock. If you need to work with big stock, a bigger saw of course is required, but a circular saw combined with a jigsaw will allow you to make most every cut you will ever need for any project. So, surprisingly, you always hear how valuable a table saw is, and it is. I do have a table saw, but frankly, I do not like to get it out very often. So, I'm not a big fan of table saws. On small items that will not cost a lot of money, of course, As much as I hate measuring, sometimes you need to do that, and a measuring tape is a very good tool to have in your toolbox. What else? And not necessary, but definitely a useful tool is a bench grinder. And in my case, I've replaced one of the two wheels with a wheel that has much better use in cleaning rather than sharpening, and you can do that with any one of them that you buy. These can be purchased inexpensively in yard sales for $5 or $6, but even brand new for under $30, and definitely they worth having. That probably will conclude the equipment that you will need to start any workshop. Of course, you can make a bench, or you can buy some sawhorses, or even make them, because you will need some surface to work on. Other than that, start with a project, get some pallets, take them apart so you can use pallet wood and not spend money in purchasing wood, and you will be on your way for exciting woodworking projects. Have fun and let's build something together. So I hope you enjoyed the episode today. If you did, please smash the like button. If you didn't, the other button works as well. Like, share and comment below. We are very rapidly approaching our next goal, which is the 400 subscribers. So make sure you remain active and you're subscribed for our next giveaway. Have a good week and I will see you on Sunday.